Hey guys, what's up? This is Rye123 here today, back with another Roblox scripting tutorial. And I know it's been a while, but I've been trying to think of what to do for you guys, and today I found something fairly simple but also pretty useful if you think about it. And today I'm going to show you how to make the game chat. Now, the thing is, this is run from a local script, so this will only show up on the client side, meaning it will only show up for each player, and it won't show up for all the players at the same time unless you have an event that tells it to do so. And I know that's confusing, but maybe if we jump into the script over here, it will help. So just go ahead and insert a local script into the starting player scripts or into the starter GUI. It doesn't really matter. And this is our script. And so basically what we're doing today is we're having a little message pop up over here that says, that looks like it's like a chat message. So basically we're making the game chat by itself, and we're making it like a server message to say so and so has joined the game, so and so has quit the game, and you can do whatever you want with this. Now, so what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to make it print when the player themselves join the game. So immediately when the player joins the game and this script gets added to them, this will happen. It will call this function just because it's in the script, and basically you see something new from what we've normally done, and that's the pcall right here. Pcall, I don't know. Basically I learned this in C# as kind of like a try, but they call it pcall in Lua. Basically that means if this fails, it's not going to break our script. So this function doesn't always work, which is kind of unfortunate for us, but it's not a big deal. But sometimes it will fail, so you will want this pcall here, or else your script will crash and not work for anybody. But as long as you have these pcalls here, then it should work fine, and even if it doesn't work, it won't crash forever. It will keep trying it again. So basically, after what it's doing is it's getting this, going to the starter GUI and calling the SetCore function, and we're going to say ChatMakeSystemMessage. And basically, like I said, that just makes the server or the system chat, and it will show up in the chat bar just like if a player was a chat. And so now the next parameter that you pass through is a table. So when you do a table, you use this bracket. This bracket can be found on the keyboard. It is the one next to the square, the half square bracket. You just hold down shift. So like, here's the square bracket, hold down shift, and you get the other kind of bracket. So that's the kind of bracket you want. I will probably post this part of at least this part in the description, just so you guys can get the brackets right. Although I'm not sure, because last time I tried to post something with these kind of brackets, YouTube didn't really like it. So we'll have to see if it works. And if it won't let me do it in the description, I'll try it out in the comments. But anyways, so check the comments or the description for the script. Alright, and the first variable and value in this is, of course, the text. So you're going to want to say, on a new line, you're going to say text equals, and then whatever you want your text to be. In this case, we just have it saying server player name has joined the game. That makes sense. We've done stuff like this before. Now, when you're working with tables, you're going to need to put a semicolon at the end of every line. You do this with C#, and I think you do it in C++, but I could be wrong. I haven't done that for a while. But yeah, I definitely remember doing this in C#. And so make sure the semicolon's here or this will not work. The next value we're going to enter is the color, and this is a color 3.new. This defaults to white, but So that's this. This is white, 255, 255, 255, but you can make it any color you want. And then the next one is the font. This is the default font. So if you don't have this, so basically all you really need for this to work is the first text one. If you don't have these ones, these will just default to, this one will default to white, this one will default to this font, and this one will default to size 18, I believe. And so, but as you can see, these two, I have them set to the default, but I had to put them all in because I wanted to make the size a little bit bigger. So my server messages will actually show in size 24 instead of size 18 like the normal chat. Now here's something that I know a lot of you are going to get an error from. If you want to change one of these later values, like you notice how I changed the size here, I can't just take these two lines out and have this work. All the lines have to be in here for this to work properly. At least I'm pretty sure they do. You can try it without them, but just to be safe, just put in all the lines if you're going to be working with all the variables. But let's say you don't care about the size, you only want to change the font, you only need to do these first three lines. But of course the text line is required no matter what. Alright, so this one basically prints the message when the player themselves join the game. Then it starts listening for when other players join the game. And it's basically the same thing. We just changed this to be the player.name, if you can see here. And we just changed this to print error if there was an error. It's not really important. I just wanted to show you guys how to do this. So if you want to print some kind of error message to let you know that the script didn't work, you just say if not pcall and then your function, and then you have to say end. So this is all the function right here. This bracket next to the end is for this opening bracket of the pcall, and then this then goes along with the if. This end goes with this if. I know that's confusing, but basically if this doesn't work, this will print error. And then I have one for when a player leaves the game with the child removed event. So this one says blah blah, player name has left the game. And again, it will show an error. So I'm going to go ahead and we are going to start a server where I have 3 players. And I will show you how this works. I hope it works. Like I said, I can't guarantee that it will. I'm pretty sure this will work better in an online game than in the studio. So if it's not working out in the studio, don't worry. I'm pretty sure if you have your actual game with people joining in and out and everything, I'm pretty sure this will work better straight from Roblox instead of just doing it in the studio. As you can see here, now we're in the game and all the players have joined. Player 1 has joined the game, player 2 has joined the game, and player 3 has joined the game. Now, oops, I guess that's a little, sorry, I'm trying to resize this so it looks better. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to have, let's say, player 3 quit the game. And as you can see, oh, I guess that was player 2. Now it says player 2 has left the game. And if you notice, this is a little bit larger than our normal, here, let me chat something. It's a little bit larger than our normal chat font, but it's the default font color, so it will appear at the same color as everyone else. You can have your server messages appear a different color. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's have player 3 this time, like I wanted to originally quit. And as you can see, player 3 has left the game. And so, yeah, let me close down this server. So that's that. But just a couple troubleshooting with this before you guys click away. Remember, this won't always work in studio. It will probably be a lot better once you get your game published and everything. Another thing, make sure you have the right brackets and everything. Make sure your script is what it looks like. Go check out in the description or the comments for the right script. In fact, I'm going to copy it right now just to show you guys that I am going to copy it so I can give it to you guys. And then, yeah, just be sure to... What was the other thing? There was one more thing I wanted to... Oh yeah, be sure that it's a local script. If you try to run this from a server script, this will not work. It has to be a local script. And so, but other than that, that's pretty much it for this. I just wanted to give a shout out to Thanks Games for giving me this idea. And I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please subscribe for future helpful tutorials. Post a comment down below with any suggestions you may have or any help you need. And please don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.